there might be a lot of business owners, a lot of people, not only like on their teams, but when it comes to like trying to hire somebody, for example, for either their content or like marketing or different things, right? And we might or might not want a little bit more control over that, but then we start questioning the person that we end up hiring, right? And we lived it like on the service provider side of things, right? And they will pay you money, they will pay us money, and then they will come and then they're like question everything that we were doing, and we're like, we needed to have like this conversation where like, guys, like we're partners in this, right? Like you hired us because of the result that you want. We can execute and get you that result, but you got to let us work. So I found that very important too, not only to work together as in like the same company, but work together with different people that you're hiring as well. So thank you so much for bringing that, and just make sure that, you know, the values aligned and what the company stands for and all these things. And I think what you guys are doing with publishing every single week, you know, just making sure that your message is out, it portrays that. Yeah. So the people that listen to your content, that consumes your content, is already accustomed to what you guys do, what you guys say, how you guys operate, and then that frictionless sale happen like really, really quickly. So
I think is also pretty important, the fact of mentioning that you each know which one are your strengths, because, you know, and I don't think we've shared this in the podcast before, but there was a moment where we weren't growing. I'll say we were pretty like stagnated, if that's the word.
Stagnated.
But we were actually, one day we sat down and we're like, wow, like there's two of us, yet it feels like there's only one person working. And I don't mean like only him or only me, but it's like we're both doing the same tasks, you know, like we're together doing the same thing every single time, instead of dividing and conquer, right? Like and that's when we were like, okay, what are our strengths, you know? What are we better at? And we found out my brother is better at like the more operation stuff, and he takes care of all that stuff, right? And me, I'm
what
more
are you good at?
I'm exploring, you know. I go up to the clouds, and I, you know, with my lasso, it's like, grab cool ideas and bring them here.
He's a dreamer. Yeah.
We're working. He's good at letting you do the work, is what I'm hearing. I don't know.
Yeah, that's right.
We might have to rethink the ownership percentage here.
The structure, right?
Yeah,
there's a couple things you said that is 100% true. You know, because we have people that hire the agency piece, and then they're like, want it done exactly how they're doing it, and it's like, but if you could do it that way and you didn't get the results, what? Just hiring us to do it exactly like you did it, guess what result you're going to get? The same result you just got, except you're going to spend money to get the same result. Yeah. So we try to set up those conversations from the start of the relationship and say, you know, what is the boundaries? Let us play in this big box. And as we get close to the boundary, slap us back, you know. And then going back to talking about the strengths, you know, that's both of our management styles when we were in other companies as well, where we didn't focus on the weaknesses of people. I'm a team builder. I'll build teams around me, and you know, it's all a cog, and I will find the strengths in the amount of people around the cog to make the wheel go.
Beautiful.
And it's up to you to work on your weakness. We'll work on it together, but I'm relying on your strength.